Warning, have you gone into a card shop and been completely overwhelmed by the sites and all the prices and just not knowing exactly where you need to go and what to do? This video is for you. Today we're going to break down every single thing that you can do going into a card shop to be successful.
Hey, what's up everybody? It is Tyler with TJ Times 2 Cards, and today let's go ahead and let's talk about heading into a sports card shop, what to look for, especially if it's your first time. Sometimes it can be very daunting, especially if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, different parallels, players, everything like that. And let's say you don't have a ton of money to spend. Now, if you do have like $100 to $200, sometimes it's a little bit easier when you're heading into a shop because you can go look at the showcases, you can go see, make a few deals, maybe find a patch auto, an auto, rookie card, stuff like that. That is very intriguing. With that kind of leeway, you have a little bit more options. But let's say in this economy, we all know people have bills, people have kids. Let's say you have $20 to $40. That's why I really wanted to start that series that we're heading on, and starting it with $20, and we're gonna work our way up. So right now in the lower stages, look for the second video to drop. Hopefully, I would expect Friday. If not, it'll drop on Monday with episode 2, where we take the $40, $20 profit, and we're gonna keep rolling that into. So look out for that. But let's say you do have $20. Like what are some things to look for? First thing I do is when I hop in there, I do typically go look at the showcase because I just want to see what the price point is. And maybe they have some lower end rookie cards of some hot names that are decently priced that you can work on. And always, just because they have something stickered there does not mean that you can't get it for, even lower. Always throw out an offer. And especially in the first episode you saw, build a stack, because sometimes you can work with pricing and it's as easy as, hey, let's take this card out. What can you do here if it makes sense? Always comp your cards. Do not just go off of what they say sticker wise. Comp your cards and always shoot your shot. Like Kobe said, if you ain't going to make a shot if you don't shoot it. So first thing I did the other day when I walked into a card shop is I looked at the value box. Typically they are in 3 cardboard boxes, 3 rows, and just go ahead and look at it. Usually they have it broken down by football, basketball, soccer, baseball, all your typical sports like that. If they don't have it and it's all thrown together, sometimes it could take a little bit more time, especially if you're only into one sport or more than the others. I don't know much about baseball or hockey or soccer, so I try to stay within football, basketball. I feel a little bit more confident with that. So go ahead, we're gonna roll a clip. This is me heading into a shop. I'm kind of going through the value box, so let's go ahead and see that.
So what you can see right here is what I'm doing is I'm going through each card. I'm trying to see if there's anything that sticks out to me. Looking for rookies, parallels, maybe short print, some autos, anything that kind of makes a little bit of sense. If it does catch your eyes and you want to just keep going with the variety of a value box, I just suggest putting the card to the side, and at the end you can go through your stack and comp everything that you want to and see if you did find that diamond in the rough. And sometimes you didn't. But set it aside like right now, and then come to it at the end when you have everything that you're wanting to look at. But don't be afraid to also put it back. Just because you pull it out doesn't mean you can't put it back. So. Right here, now we're going to go ahead, we're going to try to find the most recent comps for some of this stuff, because if you do find stuff that you want to get a price point or where you would like to be on everything, because always ask where they want to be first. Here, I've already asked about one card and he told me that he would want $10 for it. So right now, I'm trying to figure out if I can make this work. I saw that there's no sales on this card right here, but on eBay, there's 3 buy nows for $12. Valued it at 10. I just know that I want to go ahead and try to find 3 cards that maybe are just cheap, but to also throw in, and maybe I can get all 4 of those cards for 10. And that's what we ended up doing here and being able to close the deal out. You just get $10 for these. There's like dollar cards. Yeah, $10. That's cool. Appreciate you, man. You have a great one, man. I'll put that value box back. Absolutely, y'all too. Nah, I ain't gonna need one. It's all good.
So as you can see, we were able to pick out a few cards there. We're able to make a deal. The number one thing I look for is something that catches your eye, something that's unique. Maybe you haven't seen it in a while. If it's a cool card, there's somebody out there in this world that's going to want it. So first card we picked out was this. Look how clean this is. And it's such a thick card. But right here, it's a metal insert. And it's got, I mean, it's from a guy who spent a lot of time in the NFL. He's still there. He plays for the Tennessee Titans and Tyler Boyd. It's his college uniform, team symbols out of 199. Someone out there definitely collects Tyler Boyd, and somebody probably doesn't have that card because I didn't even know it existed. So you're able to try to move that. It catches your eyes. It's unique, and you're able to get a good deal on it. Ask the guy, you know, what he's looking at for that. He said $10. I didn't want to pay $10 for it, so kind of looking through, I was able to find 3 rookie cards from some bigger name guys. Dalton Kincaid from Obsidian, Devon Achane from Obsidian, and Josh Downs, rookie from Obsidian. All these cards are rookies. So he wanted to be at 10 for there. I saw these cards, you know, $2 cards every day. So when I looked this up, no sales on it, but it does sell, it does have 3 open offers at like $12 to $15 a piece. So taking that for all these for 10 makes sense. Just because if I do sell this, let's say I sell this for, you know, $10, that's cool. I made my money back, and I get 3, you know, rookie cards from some guys I like. I like Achane, I like Kincaid, and I'm a Colts fan. I like Downs. So most likely what I'll do is keep the Downs. That's for a PC. I'm building the PC as we're going, really not having to spend some of my money on it. Really trying to get it in bulk deals where the card kind of pays for itself a little bit. But, you know, you move these for $2 a piece, maybe move that, you make, you know, $14, make a $4 profit, and then you just keep rolling that in. Or if you're, you know, not a fan of a team, you sell this for $2, make $6 profit. So just kind of rolling in. You want to look for your 50% ROI if you can. And you know what? Most of the time on lower end stuff is where you can actually build a bigger ROI, like a return on investment, because some of the bigger cards, they're going to have more recent comps. And it's tough, you know, you're buying it at 70 to 80% if you're lucky. Some card shops or people, you know, they really only want to sell 80 to 85%, maybe even 90. If we're selling it, and I can't tell you how many times I don't sell stuff for full comps. I will put it out there for full comps. Most of the time, everything is or best offer, and people offer me stuff. I try to work with them. So it's really tough with some of the bigger cards, how tight the margins are. But on the lower cards, where you're able to get a lot of bulk pricing on it, you can actually have a better ROI on those cards compared to your bigger cards. That's why I kind of stay away from Kabooms, Downtowns, because you can't buy them unless you're buying them at 90%. And I know a lot of people that want to buy it at 90%. So you might be able to make, you know, 20, 50 bucks on that card, but in the grand scheme of things, you might be able to make 20 to 50 bucks on a smaller card as well, if you're able to get a better deal on some smaller stuff. As you saw in the first episode, we were able to get 3 cards for 20 bucks. We ended up selling it for 40. So ROI rate, smaller cards make a lot more sense, but you also need to get cards that people are interested in. Case hits, old vintage stuff that makes sense, bigger name.